A late-night trip to a convenience store usually comes with lowered expectations. The coffee might be stale. The food may have been sitting under a heat lamp for hours. The staff could be rushing through long lines while shelves wait to be restocked. For many people, convenience simply means accepting lower quality in exchange for speed. Japan quietly rejected that trade-off. Across the country, small neighborhood stores stay brightly lit around the clock, offering fresh meals, spotless aisles, reliable services, and an experience that feels surprisingly calm. Many visitors walk in expecting little more than snacks and drinks. They walk out wondering why a store no bigger than a typical gas station can replace a grocery store, a post office, a pharmacy, an ATM, a ticket office, and sometimes even a bank. The surprise is not that these stores exist. The real surprise is how an ordinary convenience store became one of the most advanced pieces of everyday infrastructure in modern Japan. Convenience stores exist almost everywhere. In the United States, they are often attached to gas stations or located on busy street corners. They serve a simple purpose: a quick stop for a drink, a bag of chips, a carton of milk, or perhaps a forgotten household item. Most people expect to spend only a few minutes inside before continuing with their day. Japan started with the same idea. The country's first modern convenience stores appeared during the 1970s, inspired by American retail chains that proved small neighborhood shops could stay open for long hours while carrying a carefully selected range of products. At first, the concept looked familiar. Smaller stores, faster shopping, longer opening hours. But Japan took the idea in a completely different direction. Instead of treating convenience stores as places for emergency purchases, Japanese companies transformed them into essential parts of daily life. They became stores that people visit before work, during lunch breaks, after school, late at night, and even in the early hours of the morning. A single customer might stop several times in one day, each visit lasting only a few minutes. Today, brands such as 7-Eleven Japan, Lawson, and Family Mart have stores in neighborhoods across the country. In many cities, another convenience store is only a short walk away. Residents often know exactly where their nearest location is because it quietly fits into the rhythm of everyday life. What makes these stores remarkable is not their size. Most are relatively small. It is what happens inside them that feels different. Fresh meals arrive throughout the day instead of only once in the morning. Shelves change with the seasons. Digital services sit alongside hot coffee machines. Customers can pay bills, collect online purchases, print important documents, buy event tickets, withdraw cash, and pick up dinner without visiting multiple locations. None of these services seem revolutionary on their own. The remarkable part is that they all work together inside a neighborhood store where most shopping trips take less than 10 minutes. That raises an obvious question. How did Japan turn one of the world's simplest retail concepts into something that feels almost 20 years ahead of what many people experience elsewhere? The first clue appears where most customers never look. A person walking into a Japanese convenience store might notice neatly arranged shelves, warm rice balls, crisp sandwiches, and desserts that look as though they were prepared only moments earlier. What remains hidden is the network operating behind every store, every hour of every day. Keeping fresh food in a small shop is surprisingly difficult. A larger supermarket has room to store extra inventory in back rooms. A convenience store usually does not. Every square foot is valuable. Shelves are designed for customers, not for storage. If too much food arrives, it goes to waste. If too little arrives, customers leave disappointed. Japan solved this problem by making deliveries far more frequent than many people would expect. Instead of relying on one large shipment each day, many convenience stores receive several deliveries spread across the day and night. Different delivery vehicles often specialize in different product categories. Fresh meals, frozen foods, baked goods, beverages, and magazines may arrive on separate schedules, allowing products to reach shelves when they are needed instead of sitting in storage for hours. The result is a store that feels constantly refreshed. Someone buying lunch shortly before noon often finds food that arrived only a short time earlier. Another customer stopping by after work may discover an entirely different selection prepared for the evening rush. Even late at night, shelves rarely feel abandoned. This level of coordination depends on something far more valuable than speed. It depends on information. Every purchase made at the register immediately becomes useful data. Retail systems track which products sell quickly, what time customers buy them, how weather affects demand, and how local events change shopping patterns. Managers use these trends to adjust future orders rather than relying only on instinct. A rainy afternoon might increase sales of hot drinks. A summer festival could lead to higher demand for cold desserts and bottled water. During winter, warm meals naturally become more popular. Instead of treating every day the same, stores constantly adapt. The customer rarely notices this invisible process. What the customer notices is that the desired product often seems to be waiting on the shelf. Compared with many convenience stores in the United States, this creates a very different experience. American convenience stores often focus heavily on packaged snacks, soft drinks, tobacco products, and fuel sales. Fresh food is certainly available in many locations, but the selection and quality can vary widely depending on the store. Some locations prioritize speed for drivers stopping briefly before returning to the road. Japanese convenience stores serve a different daily rhythm. Many customers arrive on foot. Others stop by during their commute or while walking home from work. Because repeat visits are common, stores compete by maintaining consistency rather than simply offering the lowest prices. That changes the entire business model. Instead of asking customers to buy everything at once, the stores encourage frequent, effortless visits. Someone may purchase breakfast in the morning, coffee in the afternoon, and dinner in the evening, all from the same location. This constant flow of customers creates another advantage. Products do not remain on shelves for long. Higher turnover helps stores maintain freshness while reducing the need for excessive storage space. The system becomes a cycle. Frequent customers support frequent deliveries. Frequent deliveries support fresh products. Fresh products encourage customers to keep returning. It sounds simple, yet behind that simplicity is one of the most carefully coordinated retail logistics systems in the world. Fresh food explains only part of the mystery. The real surprise begins after looking beyond the shelves. Imagine finishing dinner at home and realizing an electricity bill is due the next morning. A package ordered online needs to be collected. A concert ticket must be printed. An important document needs photocopying. Cash is needed for a small business that does not accept cards. In many places, that list could require visits to several different locations. In Japan, many of those errands can be completed inside the same convenience store. This transformation did not happen overnight. As Japanese cities became denser and daily schedules grew busier, retailers recognized that time itself had become one of the most valuable resources. Instead of asking customers to visit different businesses for different services, convenience stores gradually expanded their role. Modern stores often include multifunction copy machines capable of printing documents, scanning paperwork, and producing photographs. Some machines allow customers to print files directly from cloud storage or mobile devices. The stores also became collection points for online shopping. Rather than waiting at home for a delivery, customers can choose to have many purchases sent to a nearby convenience store. The package remains securely stored until it is collected, often at any hour of the day or night. For people with unpredictable work schedules, this small feature removes a surprisingly common frustration. Payment services expanded as well. Many stores allow customers to pay utility bills, taxes, insurance payments, or other invoices at the register. Cash remains widely accepted in Japan, and convenience stores help bridge the gap between traditional payment habits and modern digital systems. Automatic teller machines inside many locations also offer long operating hours, making banking services available when ordinary bank branches are closed. None of these services require a massive building. They simply require thoughtful integration. Each additional service increases the value of every visit. A customer arriving to collect a package may also buy dinner. Someone paying a bill might leave with tomorrow's breakfast. Another customer printing documents could notice a new dessert that was delivered only an hour earlier. Every errand creates another opportunity without making the experience feel forced. That efficiency becomes especially noticeable when compared with many neighborhoods elsewhere. In the United States, services are often spread across different businesses. A pharmacy, a grocery store, a shipping center, a bank, and a convenience store may all exist within the same community, but reaching each one often requires another stop, another parking space, and more time. Japan quietly compresses many of those everyday tasks into a single destination. The convenience store becomes something larger than a shop. It becomes part of the country's daily infrastructure. Most visitors notice the clean shelves first. Only later do they realize that the building itself has become one of the most useful places in the entire neighborhood. The biggest surprise for many first-time visitors is not the technology. It is lunch. In many countries, the phrase convenience store food brings to mind packaged sandwiches, hot dogs turning slowly under heat lamps, or frozen meals warmed in a microwave. The expectation is simple. The food will be fast, inexpensive, and good enough until something better becomes available. Japan built an entirely different expectation. For millions of people, a convenience store is not a backup plan for food. It is a normal place to buy breakfast before work, lunch during a busy day, or dinner after arriving home late. That means the food cannot simply be acceptable. It has to be something customers genuinely want to eat. This expectation influences almost every decision behind the counter. Many ready-to-eat meals are developed in partnership with food manufacturers and culinary specialists. Recipes are tested repeatedly before reaching store shelves. The goal is not to imitate restaurant dining. It is to create meals that remain flavorful, affordable, and consistent even after transportation and storage. Rice balls, known as onigiri, are one of the best examples. At first glance, they appear simple. Rice wrapped around fillings such as grilled salmon, tuna with mayonnaise, or seasoned seaweed. Yet the packaging itself reflects years of refinement. Many wrappers are designed so the seaweed stays separate from the rice until the customer opens it. That small detail keeps the seaweed crisp instead of becoming soft during storage. The result is a texture that feels freshly prepared despite being purchased from a convenience store shelf. The same thinking appears across many products. Fresh sandwiches are replaced throughout the day. Bento meal boxes often contain carefully balanced portions of rice, vegetables, and protein. Seasonal desserts arrive throughout the year, reflecting local tastes and holidays. During colder months, many stores offer warm displays filled with steamed buns, fried chicken, croquettes, or other hot snacks prepared for customers seeking a quick meal on the way home. Coffee provides another example. Instead of serving coffee that has been sitting in a pot for hours, many Japanese convenience stores use machines that grind whole beans for each cup. Customers simply select their drink, and the machine prepares it within moments. The experience feels closer to a dedicated coffee shop than to a traditional convenience store. This focus on quality changes customer behavior. Instead of grabbing only emergency items, people intentionally plan meals around these stores. Office workers may stop every morning for breakfast. Students often visit after school. Elderly residents living nearby can purchase fresh meals without needing a large supermarket trip. Compared with many American convenience stores, the difference lies in expectations. In the United States, convenience stores often serve travelers, drivers, and people making quick fuel stops. Food quality has improved in many chains over the past decade, but the primary purpose of the store frequently remains speed and accessibility. Japan adds another expectation. The food should be something customers look forward to eating. Because customers return so often, disappointing meals carry a real cost. A poor experience today could mean losing tomorrow's breakfast customer, next week's lunch customer, and the evening visitor who stops by almost every day. Quality becomes more than good marketing. It becomes essential for survival. Modern technology often demands attention. Phones buzz with notifications. Self-checkout machines ask customers to scan, weigh, confirm, approve, and complete multiple steps before leaving the store. Digital systems promise convenience but sometimes replace one form of waiting with another. Japanese convenience stores follow a different philosophy. The best technology is often the technology customers barely notice. Behind the scenes, sophisticated inventory systems predict demand, coordinate deliveries, and help managers reduce waste. At the front of the store, however, the experience remains surprisingly simple. Customers walk in. They choose what they need. They pay. They leave. Many stores support a wide range of payment methods, including cash, credit cards, transportation cards, and mobile payment services. Yet cash continues to coexist comfortably alongside newer systems. Rather than forcing every customer into one method, stores are designed to accommodate different preferences. That flexibility matters. A teenager buying a snack after school, an office worker paying with a smartphone, and an elderly customer using cash can all complete their purchases without feeling that the store was designed for someone else. Technology also helps employees. Registers often streamline multiple services through one workstation. A single employee can process purchases, handle package pickups, accept utility bill payments, and assist customers with ticketing or printing services without sending people to different counters. The result is not perfect efficiency every moment of every day. Busy periods still create lines. Machines still require maintenance. Deliveries can occasionally be delayed by severe weather. The difference is that the system is designed to recover quickly rather than allowing small problems to spread throughout the customer experience. Another quiet advantage appears in product information. Prepared meals typically display clear labels with ingredients, preparation dates, and recommended consumption times. Customers can make informed decisions without needing to ask staff for basic information. Store layouts also contribute to efficiency. Although individual chains differ slightly, frequent visitors quickly learn where to find coffee, fresh meals, beverages, desserts, household goods, and payment services. Walking into a familiar location in another city often feels immediately comfortable because the overall organization remains recognizable. For travelers, this consistency reduces uncertainty. For residents, it saves time every single day. Compared with the United States, where convenience store layouts can vary significantly between brands and independent operators, Japan places a strong emphasis on predictable experiences. Customers know what to expect before they even open the door. That predictability creates trust. Trust encourages repeat visits. And repeat visits allow stores to keep investing in the systems that made customers loyal in the first place. The technology succeeds not because it is impressive. It succeeds because it quietly disappears into everyday life, allowing convenience to feel effortless rather than complicated.